morning! Happy Monday! I had such a good weekend. I did absolutely nothing except for watch HGTV. I think I watched probably easily like 20 episodes of House Hunters. I just chilled at home. We packed. I never left town basically. There's a couple errands that I went and ran. Like I went to Marshall's and like did a couple other things, but like I didn't really do anything. And it was so nice. Like I actually feel like I got to just relax and rest. And that's really exciting because I know like the next couple weeks are going to be kind of crazy. Next weekend we have my sister-in-law's like birthday party. So just other things that are coming up that I won't get to like spend a weekend like that. And I feel like I rarely ever do that. Like I spend a lot of time at home, but I also like make plans with people. Like I go do stuff with my mom or like whatever. But this weekend I literally just chilled at home and it was so nice. So anyway, it is Monday and I do have a training after school today. So although I need to check and see because I went to one of the trainings recently. It was like a month ago, but it was for the wrong grade and I didn't realize, and so but I went. But I'm wondering if today is going to be the same one just for like our grade, and if it is then I may not go because it's going to be like the same thing. So I need to like email or figure that out because I don't want to like go there if it's going to be the exact same thing that I've already learned. So yeah, I don't have a ton to get done this morning. I did have stuff I was supposed to print out this weekend, and my printer is like not hooked up anymore because we sold our desk, and so I need to figure out like where to put that, and I don't even know. Our house is such a mess. And yeah, so I did absolutely no schoolwork this weekend, but I also didn't like have anything to do because we had those minimum days, so I'm like I was way ahead. So feels good. I will show you guys later like what we do today and if anything cool happens. So I'll probably catch up with you guys after school, I would imagine. So hopefully, I don't know, sometime later. Okay, I'm gonna make this like really quick, but I want to show you guys before I leave what I had the kids do today because it was amazing. So I saw what's her name? Teaching and So Forth? Why do I guess that's right. I didn't think she taught 4th grade, but I guess so. Anyway, so Teaching and So Forth posted about students like leading small groups. So I tried that today because we're working on like review for our test coming up. So let me show you. So basically I assigned like 6 of my kids who have showed me that they've mastered double-digit addition. And so what I did was I gave them a group of like 3 students, and then they got this paper that just gave them problems to give to their group. They got some whiteboard markers. Sorry, I'm like so out of breath. I was running around. They got these sheets in case their group needed them, and then they got a whole bunch of base 10 blocks. And basically what they did is they just walked through their team through all of these problems. And so they just led the small group, the group of like 3 students, how to like go through each problem. And so they went with them and then like supported them if they came up with any like misconceptions or anything that they weren't getting correct, because peer tutoring is like super efficient and effective with students. So, oh my gosh, sorry, I'm like so out of breath and I'm trying to like rush because I have to go. So I had them do that today and it turned out so good. Like I was walking around and I had the biggest smile on my face. Like I just wanted to cry because I was so excited that they just like followed every expectation. And so I went to make sure I made expectations like very clear. I brought my leaders over to my table and I explained to them exactly what their job was. And then I sat the students down and I told them it's not like I think, you know, this student's better than you or anything like that. Like that's not what it is. It's that they've proved to me that they know it, and we're all working at different levels and they're just here to support you. So I kept making sure like they're here to support you, they're here to support you. And all the kids did was just like work on the whiteboard tables, or I had a couple kids like at my big board just like working together solving the problems, and it was so awesome. Like to see them supporting each other and to see them motivating each other like that was really cool. So I think we're gonna do it again tomorrow because we have one more day of review, and I just think it's a lot more effective than me sitting there and like just going on and on about the same thing that I've been telling them. Plus it gave me time to pull a student to like work with them individually that needed me a little bit more like individual help. So yeah, it was super cool. So I highly recommend trying it. Like my second graders were able to do it. I gave them expectations, like they knew what they needed to do. I told them what groups they were in, and I gave them everything they needed to be successful, and I feel like they were very successful. So super cool. I'm excited. I can't wait to do it again with them. Yeah, so I just wanted to share that before I leave. I have to go. I have to run out of here, so I'll catch up with you guys probably when I get home today. Okay, so I'm home now, and before I end off the vlog, I was going to explain one thing that I learned at the training that I just went to. So I feel like I talked about this the last time I learned about it, but if I didn't, then it's new information to you. The training that I went to, like I said this morning, I thought it was going to be the same. It was exactly the same. The only difference was that the other one was like a 3 through 5 based training, and this one was for K through 2. Really the only difference was like the question that they used was a little bit was a second grade question. But it was so nice to like hear it again and kind of be reminded. And the lady who was putting it on, I was like, oh, I already went to your last one. She was like, yeah, but you know, just like with teaching, like you always teach something different the second time, so like you can stay, whatever. So I stayed, and I had already driven over there anyway, and it's like out of my way to go there, so I just stayed. But anyway, so this is an Avid strategy, and it's called World Cafe. And so basically what you do, the way we did it anyway, I'm sure there's multiple ways you could do it, but we had like a poster on each table, and then one person's in charge of writing. So you do like a series of questions, and the questions can progressively get harder. The one we did today, we did like a 3 reads, so like a close reading in math. But basically you and like the people at your table solve the problem, and then one person, like on the paper you show all your thinking, and then everyone but one person who's like the leader rotates to a different table. The leader stays, and then the people that come to the table, the leader is in charge of explaining that group's thinking to the next group of people. And then once they're done explaining, then someone else in that group now becomes like the leader. So then the leader's always changing every time, so then everyone has a chance to be able to explain. If you just like keep rotating around the room. But it's kind of cool because you get to like, the students get to work with different people, and there's so many different ways you could change it up, especially with differentiation. Like you could make sure that your students who may not be as strong in math got like the first questions that were a little bit more basic, and then they would easily have that confidence to be able to explain their thinking to like the next group, versus a little bit more difficult questions. You can make sure to like strategically do it to where like a higher level student is going to answer that question and have to explain it. So anyway, it sounds like a lot of like work on my part as like the teacher, like facilitating all the rotations and stuff. Like it would definitely take some time to practice, but a super cool strategy. And I was so excited because I got to share with her. She's our math TOSA, and I got to share with her what I did today for math and how I let the students teach the small groups, and she was like loving the idea. So we have walkthroughs tomorrow from district, and I think I was already kind of planning on doing that again because we're going to take the test on Wednesday. So I'm thinking I'm going to do 2 days of, I'm counting this as like our review. So I think I'm going to do it again tomorrow, especially since we're going to have the rounds. I think that's a cool thing for them to see, like students owning their learning basically. So yeah, I already ate dinner. We had pastrami sandwiches, which is so naughty, but they were so good. Oh my gosh, it's like a little treat. And I went to the gym. It is currently 7:15. Actually, I made it home. We got out of training a little bit early today, so. And I just realized I never signed out. Uh-oh. Oh well. Anyway, I'm gonna take a shower and clean myself up. I have so much stuff I need to get done around the house and just everything. And I was gonna mention that we will be closing, I'll just like say it every day until then, we will be closing the Etsy shop down probably next Wednesday, like the 28th, just because we're going to be right in the middle of moving and like everything's going to be really crazy. So we will be closing it down, but until then, if you want to order any shirts, The link is always listed down below, and you can get them up until like next Wednesday, I'm thinking. So yeah, if you want to share it, make sure to order it before then, because I don't know how long we'll have it posted. I'm guessing probably like a weekish. I'm hoping no longer than that, but you never know. And the dog's crying, so. You're a baby. Okay, before I go, I have to share his new collar. Oh my gosh. Hi, show the world your new collar. Oh goodness gracious. Hi. Look at how cute this is. It's like a little bow tie, but I have to put it on the top or else he'll chew it. So his bow tie goes on the top. And now this guy needs one, huh? You need a bow tie collar too. Yes. Look at how big he's getting, you guys. Like, I was watching a vlog from when we first got him, and he's so little. Now he's like almost the same size. I mean, not quite, but like, he's getting to be the same size as him, which is crazy. So, anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and go now and get my life together. So, I will catch up with you guys tomorrow, and I'm gonna show you, like, actually how I did show you how I set everything up today. I'll share if I do anything differently tomorrow with my student-led groups tomorrow, and yeah, so farewell, and if you haven't already subscribed, make sure you subscribe, hit that button, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.